there, baby. Guess what? We cannot go home with that one. We cannot go home with that one. Unfortunately, gotta let him go. We still in the can't keep flounder time frame, but we just had the motor running and I just put it in neutral and drifted through here. And what we're fishing right now is it's the mouth of a bayou that connects into Lake Catherine, and we got a nice falling tide, and all of the bayous that connect into Lake Catherine that end up dumping into the intercoastal, the mouths of these at Catherine in the fall and winter are great spots whenever the tide's falling. What happens is all that water from Catherine and that 4 to 6 foot, it hits these bayous, which are like 10 to 15 foot, and the fish just know to congregate at the mouths of them and wait for that bait, shrimp, other things to come in there to fall into that deeper stuff, and they're just sitting on the ledge. There's old Mr. Speckle Belly. There's old Mr. Speckle Belly, baby. Whoa, Simba, whoa. Oh, Simba's gonna tear that one up. But when we're fishing these passes like this, what you do is you wanna just kind of use the current to your advantage. Got the current coming right at my face right now. I'm holding the boat with the trolling motor stationary. It's about 15 foot, so you gotta let it get all the way down to the bottom. You wanna be using either a 3/8 or a 1/2 ounce jig head. And when it gets to the bottom, you're just gonna bounce it off the bottom like that. And there he is. They're on these ledges where, you know, off to the side is like 4 foot deep. But when it hits the main pass I'm in right now, it goes as deep as 15, 18 foot. What we got here, pups? Oh yeah, that's a good speck. That's a good speck right there, baby. That's what we're looking for, right there. Using the Glow Matrix Shad on a 3/8 ounce GoldenEye. Yes, sir. Look at that pretty water, baby. Look at that pretty water there. Oh, nice trout. Using the Glow Matrix right now, and the reason why I like Glow this time of year is we're in the beginning of the winter. It hadn't really got too cold where all of the shrimp are gone yet. There he is. Oh, I missed him. Where the shrimp are gone yet, there's still plenty of shrimp in the estuary, and it's all white shrimp. And if I had to pick one color that we have that really replicates a white shrimp in the matrix pattern, is the Glow. It really shows up good in that water. It looks like a white shrimp swimming around. Really good bait, and these specs obviously love it. And I'll show you another cool thing you can do. I brought this. We sell these at matrixshad.com, the Spike It markers. If you like to customize your bait a little bit, got it in all kinds of different colors. I just grabbed a pink one off the shelf at the office. You can do the whole back of the lure, just the tail, whatever you want to do. Really cool. Glow is probably the best color we have. If you want to use them markers and dye it, change it up a little. And I mean, you can make whatever color you want. So technically all you need is Glow and some markers, and you got whatever color you like to have. And these markers also have a garlic scent to it, or a shrimp scent, different scents they come with. And that always helps a little bit too. But like that Glow Matrix this time of the year, because what the main forage that they're eating is white shrimp, and that's a really close color to what a white shrimp looks like when it's just hovering around in that water. See this little rascal in here. He is close. He's He's not fat, but he's skinny. He'll be close. I'm gonna go ahead and let him go. And I wanted to tell you another thing. We discuss this all of the time out here. Is in the wintertime, one of the main things you want to look for is the loons. That's the birds that go underwater. 9 out of 10 times when I see those grouped up into an area, that's especially an area known for holding fish, if it's a spot that we like to fish from time to time, when I see them loons, I stop. And they have some loons in here right now, and I knew to give it a look whenever I saw them floating around. They like to dive down and they're feeding on the same thing these speckled trout are feeding on. So definitely always look out for loons. But I hope you enjoyed this episode of DockSide TV. Fishing another spot, you know, getting away from some of the stuff in the lake. We decided to come out in the marsh today. We're gonna go ahead and try some other stuff, but stopped right here when we saw them loons, ended up catching them, bam, 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 bam. Said flip the camera on. Let's make a spot on a falling tide in the fall winter time, fishing the mouths of cuts, the main bayous that connect the Intercoastal and Lake Catherine. So this is all of the main bayous that connect the Intercoastal and Catherine are great spots. I hope you learned something today. Oh, there he was. Hope you learned something today. Get out here, heavy jig heads, fish the deeper part of the bayou, right where it meets the shallow part, and get in on this action. Make sure to subscribe to the monthly bait box, as we're going to be giving out some of the glow matrix shads. If you want to spice it up with some dye, we sell that at matrixshad.com, the spike it pins, and some heavy goldeneye jig heads. You'll be getting those in your monthly bait box, so make sure to subscribe to that. Subscribe to the YouTube channel as we go over all kinds of different ways to catch these speckled trout out here. And I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Until next time, good fishing.